We've all heard of matcha, right? That rich green powder, the one that turns into a frothy, vibrant drink. It's that bold, earthy flavor you've probably sipped in a cafe or seen all over your Instagram feed. But matcha isn't just any green powder. It's been a part of the Japanese culture for centuries. But the thing is, matcha is everywhere. It's not just a drink, it's the latest obsession. You've seen it in matcha lattes, smoothies, and matcha pancakes, right? It's practically impossible to scroll through your feed without seeing a perfect matcha swirl or someone opening up the latest matcha recipe. Whether it's TikTok videos showcasing matcha latte art, influencers posting about their daily matcha rituals, or cafes turning matcha into an art form with flashy drinks, it's clear matcha is the trend that's taking the world by storm. And yet, behind this vibrant green drink, it's a centuries old tradition that has a lot more meaning than just a trendy status. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Threads of Tradition podcast. I'm your host, Haya, and today we're diving into a practice that's not just about tea, but about mindfulness, respect, and simplicity. The Japanese tea ceremony. It's a tradition that dates back centuries. It's more than just making and drinking tea. It's about creating an atmosphere where time slows down, where each action is done with care, and where there's a deep respect for both the present and the people around you. You might be surprised about how much thought, history, and culture go into every single step of the ceremony. So, we'll grab your favorite tea, sit back, and let's dive in. Let's start at the very beginning. The story of tea in Japan begins back in the 9th century. Tea didn't originate in Japan, actually. It came from China. It was Buddhist monks who first brought powdered tea, mostly known as matcha, into Japan. The monks used the tea to help them stay alert and focused during their long meditation sessions. But back then, tea wasn't about drinking it for enjoyment or relaxation. It was about staying mentally sharp during meditation, helping them to clear their minds. As tea became more widely known in Japan, it shifted from a tool for meditation to a cultural experience. But it wasn't until the 15th century that the tea ceremony began to take shape. The tea master, Sen no Rikyu, is often credited with the developing of the modern tea ceremony. Rikyu was a key figure in turning tea preparation into a ritual, something more than just making tea. His idea was that tea should not only be a drink, but a chance to experience mindfulness and to show respect for the people you're sharing it with. His philosophy focused on three key ideas: simplicity, humility, and respect. Now, let's explore the basic elements of the tea ceremony itself. The first thing you'll notice is the simplicity of the tea room. This space is designed to remove distractions and bring people into the present. The tea room is usually small, with the tatami mats on the floor. There is no flashy furniture or decorations. Everything is purposefully simple. The goal is to create an environment that promotes peace, stillness, and reflection. You won't find bright colors or loud patterns over here. The design is subtle, soft, and natural, focusing on the idea that less is more. When the guests enter the room, they perform a cleansing ritual. This act of purification is symbolic. Before entering the tea room, guests wash their hands and their mouth at a stone basin. This step serves as a way to cleanse the body and mind of the outside world and prepare for the peaceful moment ahead. It's about letting go of the distractions and entering the tea space with a fresh mind. This ritual is simple but powerful. After this purification, the guests enter the room. Here is where the real work of the ceremony begins. The tea master starts by preparing the matcha tea. This involves using a bamboo whisk called a chasen. The tea master carefully scoops the matcha powder into a bowl, adds hot water, and begins to whisk it. The goal is to create a frothy, smooth texture. The tea must be mixed perfectly to bring out its unique flavor and texture. The whisking action itself is smooth, rhythmic, and graceful, almost like a dance. This movement is a key part of the ceremony. Once the tea is ready, the tea master offers the bowl to the guest. The guest receives the bowl with both hands, showing respect for the person who prepared it. There's a specific way to hold the bowl, and it's important to accept it gently. Once the guest has received the bowl, they rotate it slightly so that they're drinking from the side that hasn't been touched by the tea master. This is a sign of respect for the person who prepared the tea. When the guest takes a sip, they do so slowly, savoring the moment. Drinking the tea in this way isn't just about the taste, it's about the experience. The guest is fully present in that moment, enjoying the tea, the space, and the quiet of the ceremony. After drinking, the guest wipes the rim of the bowl with a cloth and returns it to the tea master, who then cleans the bowl carefully before the next guest. Let's pause for a moment to talk about what the tea ceremony teaches us. At the core of the ceremony is the idea of respect. Everything, from the tea itself to the tools and the guests, is treated with deep and utter respect. The tea master's careful preparation, the guest's thoughtful appreciation, and the peaceful space all contribute to the respect shared between everyone involved. The ceremony also emphasizes the importance of being present in the moment. It teaches us that even in the simplest acts, like drinking tea, can be powerful if we're mindful to them. Another key idea in the tea ceremony is wabi-sabi, the concept that celebrates imperfection and the beauty in natural wear and tear. In the tea ceremony, the tea bowls are used and may be handmade and have small cracks or uneven shapes. These imperfections aren't seen as flaws. In fact, they're seen as part of the object's unique beauty. Wabi-sabi is about embracing the idea that nothing lasts forever and that life is beautiful because of its impermanence. Now, let's talk about the 4 key principles of a tea ceremony. Wa, which means harmony, Ke, which means respect, and Se, which means purity, and Jaku, which means tranquility. These principles guide the entire ceremony and are deeply important in the Japanese culture. First, we start with Wa, harmony. It's the idea that everything in the ceremony should be in balance. The tea master, the guests, and the space all work together to create harmony. K, respect, is shown in every movement, from the way the tea is prepared to how it's served. Se, purity, means that both the space and the minds of those participating should be clear. The tea room should be seen, clean, and the focus should be on the present. Finally, jaku, tranquility, is about peace. The tea ceremony is a space where everyone can find quiet and calm in the midst of their busy lives. One of the things that makes the tea ceremony so special is its connection to the changes of the seasons. Many tea masters will create ceremonies based on the time of the year, using seasonal ingredients and decorations to reflect the beauty of nature. The utensils used in the ceremony, like the tea bowls and the tea whisk, are also chosen carefully to match the season. It's a reminder that life is always changing and that we should appreciate the beauty in each and every moment. The tea ceremony has a deep connection to nature. Tools used in the ceremony, such as the bamboo whisk and the wooden tea scooper, are made from natural materials. These materials are chosen carefully to reflect the natural world. The simple design of the tea room, with its clean lines and natural light, creates a space that feels connected to the earth. In fact, the tea master often takes great care in choosing the perfect flower or scroll, display during the ceremony. Everything in the space is there to reflect the beauty of nature. Although the tea ceremony has its roots in Japan, its tradition has spread around the world. People practice the ceremony in many countries today, using it as a way to slow down, appreciate simplicity, and find peace. In fact, there are even schools dedicated to teaching the art of tea preparation. This global appreciation shows that even in our fast paced modern world, the tea ceremony offers something we all need, a way to connect with ourselves and the people around us. The Japanese tea ceremony is a practice that brings people together, whether you're drinking the tea alone or with others. The ceremony reminds us of the importance of mindfulness, respect, and appreciating life's simple moments. It's a tradition that has endured for centuries because it helps us connect with something deeper, whether that's nature, our tradition, or each other. Thank you for joining me today as we explore the Japanese tea ceremony. I hope this tradition inspires you to slow down and appreciate the simple moments in your life. Until next time, take care, stay mindful, and continue exploring the traditions that connect us all.